Disclaimer: the views, opinions, and insinuations made by the host or guests do not reflect those of the show, the management, and the network. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to my show. I am Life Coach Shaun, the man from Pasig City. I'm a professional certified life and mental health coach from Life Coach Philippines. And as a life coach, I empower men to be mentally fit so that they can stay inspired to live a more meaningful and fulfilled life. I help people, leaders, create a mentally fit environment at work so that their employees stay efficient and effective in the work that they do. You are joining me today for Integrate here in the new digital space TikTok broadcast. TikTok broadcast is the flagship community project of the speakers of the coaching TikTok from Life Coach Philippines and the members of the Coach A coaching community. And our mission is to get closer to our kindred and serve better our coaching tribe. What we envision to do is being the go-to network for content that connects with the mind, with the heart, and the soul through the platform of life coaching. This is us in the Philippines advancing coaching as an art, a science, a lifestyle, a profession, and also a business. Your one coaching thought for today is from John Wooden. He said that the most important thing in the world is family and love. We'll be back shortly. Welcome back. Today is the 18th of June in the year 2022, and I'm broadcasting beyond borders of Pasig City. You are joining me for Integrate. This program is created for men, and the coaching conversations we're going to be having are on topics that allow you to create an integrated work life. You know, the word integrate is to combine one thing with another so that they can become whole. If you've heard before, if you heard the word work life, kung narinig mo na yung work life, this, when you are seeking work life balance, when people seek work life balance, it's trying to achieve a state in which their work and their life are two separate environments, which, this can cause a high level of stress for many, and the pressures of people who can lead to a decline in their overall well-being. And work-life integration, if mastered, allow you to bring life and work closer together. It means that you care less about what the work time is, what the personal time is, and you're able to focus on what's the best time for you to do all of these things. So hindi ka na, alam mo yun, nai-stress on when you're gonna utilize the work time and the personal time, because this allows you to be able to integrate your work life by learning new different mindsets, different experiences from successful people who have gone through the difficult challenges. And what I want to do is to allow you to see the big picture and see the components of your life, because I realized and I've learned that there's really no competition in our work, in our life. There's only integration, and that is something that I want to teach you today. My guest for today is, a very, very close friend of ours, and he's from Parañaque City. He's a single dad with two children, Ana Luna and Antonio Luna. He's also a grandfather already with Clarian, an 8-month-old child. And as an entrepreneur and a businessman, he founded multiple businesses and is currently the president and CEO of different businesses, from Lunar Saints Productions, a multimedia company, AJL Flights and Vessels Corporation, RML Courier Express International, which is the mother company, and maybe you've heard of it, of Pajak. Yan. Let us welcome my VIP guest for tonight, Coach Rommel Luna.
Wow, thank you. Thank you, Coach Shaun. It's an honor to be here in your show. It's an honor to share whatever thoughts I will be discussing and sharing with you later on. Thank you. This is an opportunity. Thank you, Coach Sean.
Thank you, Coach Rimel, for blessing the space. Maraming salamat. We've known each other for years now already, and you shared wonderful experiences from your past and where you were up until today, di ba? And you were been featured. Your story has been featured in the television already. But I'm gonna challenge you today, Coach Romel, ha? If you would grace me with this, I'm gonna challenge you to introduce yourself to other people that you haven't introduced yourself. Kasi commonly, di ba, especially si Coach Romel, by the way, is in the showbiz, and he has introduced himself multiple times in showbiz and also in the work that he's doing as a president and CEO and founder of multiple companies. But I wanna, you know, grace us, Coach Romel, if you're going to introduce yourself differently to other people and to our audience, how would you introduce yourself?
Ladies and gentlemen, yes, thank you, Coach Sean. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Rommel Luna, and I am just a simple dreamer, but with the real courage to really change this world through my own unique ways and talents. So I would like I am aiming to achieve my PhD in a few years from now, and I would like to establish my own school in our province in Marinduque. And yes, this is where I would like to be known for. You see, aside from being a motivational speaker and being an author of well, I wrote a book before, but I am I am trying to write more books right now, and hoping to publish this in near future. Yes, I would like to impart knowledge with the youth, especially with the kind of life that I have been through, the challenges, and I like to believe that I am still not very successful. I still have a lot of things to do, and I greatly believe that with the grace of our Lord, all these dreams and aspirations that I have in my heart, I can be able to achieve in the future. So a simple dreamer, but would like to change this world through my unique ways. That's Ramel Luna. Thank you,
Thank you,
Coach.
Coach Romel. I like what you said. You said three words that resonated with me well: own school, life challenges, and a dreamer. Of course, we cannot discount the fact that you're currently taking a PhD. Ano bang PhD to, Coach Romel, for everyone who's joining? And what are you taking currently?
Yes, I am. Well, basically, I am taking a PhD by research in logistics, coach, because I've been in logistics for actually 31 years already. This has been my exposure in logistics, and I really would like to to formalize this once and for all, because in the future, I would like to educate people who are going to be interested with logistics to put up their own, well, to assist them with their education, especially the younger generation, assist them with their like college education, and eventually become their consider these people as my business partners in the future. So that is where the concept of pajak is being transformed by now. You see, because I realized that this exposure has been really. I'd like to say that this has to be shared with a lot of people, and I gained some experiences. These experiences with pajak for almost 2 years. I'd like to say is that I've experienced the ups and downs in this concept of pajak, but I being positive as I am, I know for sure that this is where I am being formed to be stronger and and more successful in the future. So I've experienced some challenges with the concept of pajak, and I realized that I still need to polish a lot of things along the way. I need to come up with some polishings and gathered some more like papers, things like this. I need to fix these papers. But I'm going there. I'm going there, and I realize that I should be, moving slowly but surely with this endeavor. And I know for sure I can be able to to achieve my aspirations with logistics, especially. Yeah.
Yeah. I like what you shared, Coach Romelo, na what you wanted to do is you're investing in yourself and your learning. And we're gonna call you a doctor soon, no? Once you
I
get that
hope. I hope for.
doctor's degree.
Yeah.
And exciting because, not a lot of people would utilize their experiences to really create a platform for them to be able to share that with other people, di ba? Mostly ang nangyayari, especially for those CEOs and the owners of the company, what they would do is they would mentor someone, di ba? Mentoring in the workplace setting, or maybe someone would get them to be mentored. Pero ikaw, how you envision teaching is a totally different thing, no? The experiences and the knowledge that you have, you want to be able to impart that to what you said a while ago, yung padjak nga, no? I've learned, I've kind of had an understanding of pajak going through yung mga conversation last time, is what you wanted to do is to help people to learn how to create businesses. For them to be able to create, their own businesses, be entrepreneurs, and that is what the experience that you have in there, and that's your heart and passion to really um, get that knowledge out so that you can help them to be equipped so that they can be successful. Kasi madami naman nagbi-business, Coach Romel, no? Na nagbi-business sila, then eventually they fail in the process, which, causes them to go back to whatever they were doing. But you, it's totally different. You have that dream of how that would look like. Coach Romel, you talked about a while ago about life challenges. Talk about these life challenges that you've experienced, because that heart of teaching stems from a personal experience that you have when you were growing up. Tell us more about that, so people who's watching this right now, and is gonna watch this in the future, understand na si Coach Romel hindi siya nag-start na ganyan. Hindi siya nag-start na CEO na agad. Alam, hindi to yung serve in a silver platter na okay na. May pinagdaanan si Coach Romel. I want you to, share that story, Coach Romel, so people can get that knowledge from you and they can utilize that to integrate it in whatever knowledge that they have, so that it can create the business in the future.
Yes, Coach Sean. I established, I started from a very humble beginning. As a matter of fact, I am um, a son of a Kalesa driver and a vegetable vendor mother, and I left Marinduque, the small town of Magpog in Marinduque, at the early age of 16 to find my luck in Manila. So I basically stopped studying after graduation after graduating high school. I stopped studying for like almost a year to to do odd jobs. Like I've been a janitor, I've been a messenger, I've been a factory worker, I've been a room boy in a massage parlor. I became a McDonald's crew, I became a Wendy's crew, and then up to that time that I was able to be exposed as a junior sales executive in my very first courier company, and then I moved to another courier company as my employer, and then my third employer, courier company, and then after that, that's the time that I in 1997 I was able to establish my RML career. I established RML career in 1997, and therefore this year of 2022 we will be celebrating on September 1, specifically the 25th anniversary of my very first company. You see, and I in the Philippines, in with Filipino life, it's normal for, because we're brood of seven. I'm the eldest among the boys. I'm the third actually. So I got two elder sisters um, before me, and then so I am eldest among the boys. So when my father died, a year before I established my first company, I promised to him, in front of his grave, I promised him that I will be the second father of the family, and therefore I am going to send my younger siblings to college as well. So true enough, I was able to achieve this. I sent my three siblings to college. All of us finished our college degree in FEU in Manila, and two of my younger siblings finished management, and another one is mass comm graduate, just like me. Okay, so I sent the three of them to college, my younger siblings. But for as I mentioned, for Filipino story, it's normal that the elder brother, elder sister, when they're little well off, they're supposed to assist their younger siblings. In my case, I did that. Yeah, I sent them to college. But not only that, I also taught them the logistics business. Okay, so right now I am just very proud, Coach Sean. I am basically shouting this to the world that my siblings are definitely well, having a great life, and uh, you know their businesses are really progressive, continuously progressive. As a matter of fact, they are employing a lot of employees already, more than the number of my employees. And when you gather the total number of the quantity of our employees, yeah, it's nearly more than 1,000 already. So I'd like to say that this is our purpose. This is our share to people that I just started it myself, but of course I shared it with my siblings, and therefore they can also they are also sharing the same thing with other people. But I even if I would say that since even if I am their mentor, their businesses are bigger than my business, you know. Uh, but they know me that I balance my life, my time especially. Like I still have my time to study, and I still have my time to travel, and being the only single parent among us siblings, um, they they like the way I really balance my life, that I can still be with my friends, I can still enjoy
Yeah.
my life and all that. So if you're going to ask me if I like this lifestyle, of course, I love what I am doing what I'm doing right now, and the situation of my life right now. Though I am experiencing some challenges, the fact that I am very positive person, I am just happy. I am just happy that there are challenges along the way, but I know for sure that eventually these challenges will be over. In life, this is full of challenges, of course, but because we are optimistic, because we know that life is normal to have problems, then
Yeah.
we still look at life so positively and beautiful at the end of the day. So, so that's the point. Yeah. So, challenging, coach, challenging, but it's okay. It's okay. I believe if there's no challenge in this life, then we cannot be stronger. We cannot be wiser, and we
Yeah.
cannot appreciate more life in and its beauty in general. That's
Yeah.
my point.
I like what you shared, Coach Filomena, because you've shared about life challenges, and if you paint a picture of what life is for Coach Romel in just a fraction, a few minutes. It's a picture of beauty, of resilience, and growth as you go along, and it shows how. At the end of the day, you're still balancing that opportunity to be able to spend time with your family, do the things that you want to do. Kasi di ba, Coach Romel, if you own a company, when you're starting a business and you're owning a company right now, most of the time that you're able to spend is with the work that you have. And you have other people who's running the business that unfortunately nag-struggle dun sila sa mga relationship nila, and they're not able to, they're able to spend some time with their children or with the family members, pero yung mind nila andun pa rin sa work nila, andun pa rin sa business nila. And it's removing that connection with other people. Coach Romel, you going through that journey, having that experiences, what made you decide na teka lang, kasi sabi mo nga kanina, 'di ba, yung mga kapatid mo, yung siblings mo, mas madami pang empleyado sa'yo compared sa'yo sa mga businesses mo. But you took it in your hands to make a decision that, hey, I'm still gonna be able to balance that work that I have, business that I have, and the life that I have. What triggered that experience to tell yourself that, hey, ito para sa akin at ito para sa business?
I completely understand life in general, coach. You know, I have experienced a lot of things in life, a lot of challenges, as I've mentioned earlier. I know exactly that the real success of a person cannot be defined by by the amount of money he has in the banks or properties or investments or the size of the company of the business that he has. No, it's not about that. It's all about peace of mind too. It's all about contentment of our heart, while we have freedom to be able to do whatever's making you happy, freedom to be able to have of quality time with your loved ones, because there are the reasons anyway why you keep on surviving, you keep on fighting for life. After all, when they are happy, and what I mean, after all, when they are not happy and you are the only happy, well, I don't think you can call yourself a successful person. You see, so we really have to, not to please, but we really have to make sure that we have quality time
Yeah.
with our loved ones to be able to prove to them that this kind of love that is supposed to be genuine and pure. You see, I'd like to say that I was raised from a very you know poor surrounding, and I got these poor parents, but they made sure up to the last breath of my father, they made sure that they're with us and they're providing as much as they could, still good life for us. They tried their very best. So I wanted to do the same thing with my family. It's just very unfortunate that we all have stories to tell. You see, and as I've mentioned, among us, brood of seven, I am the only single parent, and
Yeah.
I didn't like it. I didn't like it, and I know for sure my kids do not like it too. The destiny that we had, but
Yeah.
I was able to handle. I'd like to believe, and that based on the words of my kids, they are happy because I'm a good friend with my ex-wife anyway, and she's still the mother of my children, and
Yeah.
it so happened that she has separate family already, but yes, I still assist my ex-wife up to now, still motivating my kids to respect their mom,
Yeah.
because she is their mom. And yeah, I would always say that I would always teach my kids to practice humility and kindness to people, um, because this is where I can get much love from them and much
Yeah.
respect from them. If we as parents will teach our kids to practice humility and kindness, despite the fact that we are being bombarded by other people, being challenged by other people, we're still here. And at the end of the day, the universe is still on our side when we do good with others, and we are not stepping on any other shoes, so to speak. Yes. So okay lang. This is life, and everybody has his or her own story to tell. I have my own story to tell. I I accept my challenges, but I am going to win these challenges. Definitely overcome all these challenges along the way, and my kids uh, are totally observing all this and witnessing all this. And if there's one career, I'd like to say that despite this status in life that I have, I'd like to say that if there's one profession that tried my very best um, to really perfect, though there is no perfect thing, on this planet. That
Yeah.
is to be a good single parent for my kids. And yeah, today is well, tomorrow is going to be Father's Day, but yeah, so earlier we just had our dinner celebration with my kids. That's why I mentioned to you. So I make sure that I would find quality time for them because they are my inspiration, and I know that they are my life. So I am not going to be very happy and fulfilled without them. So
Yeah.
that's my point, coach.
Coach Romel, you've shared, a wonderful story of, and thank you for the vulnerability of sharing that, because not a lot of people would be able to open up that, hey, I'm a single dad. I've went through a lot of challenges in my relationship, and then trying to keep the pieces together for at least to change the course of the future generation. I believe that if we want to change the course of the future generations for our children, is it starts with us. Then, hearing from your stories, sabi mo kanina, you're from Marinduque, nag-start ka you work on odd jobs like a janitor, you went into a messenger, nagtrabaho ka sa McDonald's, and you've established all of this up until such time that you've made a decision to have that business as a career, coming from a family of the parents na not well off. Doon stop mo na eh. You've stopped the generation to create a better life for your children. And now, yung sinasabi mo kanina, as a single dad, that is where you're currently working right now. Coach Romel, as an individual, as a guy, who went through a difficult challenge in your career, in your personal, in your finances, to someone who's undergone the challenge in a relationship, talk to us about that experience. Kasi ibang level yan, Coach Roman, di ba? Pag business, pag career, medyo madali i-navigate through yan eh, kasi ikaw lang. But when you talk about relationship, when you talk about marriage, and you would talk about parenting to your children, how is that, how did you navigate through that to a point in which you made a decision na kailangan kong ibigay yung oras na to sa mga anak ko?
Okay, coach. Well, pandemic basically, this COVID-19 pandemic taught us a lot of things. So you
Yeah,
see, there are good and there are bad things. I'd like to say that there are advantages. We are able to, to maximize our time, even if we are working from home. Uh, with in the house, we are with our children while we are working, and this is the power of social media. We're doing
yeah,
this thing that we can maximize things and time while we are in the comfort of our home. Yeah. So I am thankful that that I am able to do my business, to do my share with in running my businesses while I'm just in the house. Okay. And normally my kids are here, and I am thankful that every time we are together, and my younger kid Anton is the one driving for me every time I would go to meetings. And Anna, on the other hand, although she's an actress, so she just gave birth to my granddaughter. So, and that was 8 months ago. So now
yeah,
she's starting to go back to limelight again. So as a matter of fact, earlier we were watching MMK with her and JM de Guzman. So I was just I was very proud. I was very proud that I can see again. I mean earlier that I can see again my daughter in shows like that, because I know that's her passion. So that is more or less my connection and my common denominator with my daughter. So we're both into show business like that. But again, at the early part of my life, I realized that show business cannot give me, you know, better future. And aside from that, the fact that I was establishing my own family back then, so I told myself I'm going to concentrate on my being a businessman and knowing more, learning more about this logistics business. But on the side, if there's an opportunity of time, then I still could do some TV shows and some shootings like that. So, going back to my relationship with my kids, as a single parent, and as I mentioned earlier, I am trying my very best every time to make sure that I have quality time with them. It's not enough that we're giving our kids allowances and sending them to good school. Yeah, it's not enough. I believe, no. The most important factor to be given to them is quality
Yeah.
time, because for them to learn more about life, for them to know more about the deeper meaning of life, is I think, uh, through great words of wisdom coming from parents, and by becoming good example, and uh, practicing what we preach as parents to them. You see, this is the best way we can be able to educate our children. Quality time, and make sure that we have an open communication with them. We talk with them, telling them, giving them our opinion regarding their decisions in life along the way, and making sure that they we're giving them freedom at the same time, to choose about what they like or what they want in life. But in the background, we're always there, just guiding them. So, um, every time I would overhear my 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 elder uh, daughter speaking with her friends about me, about how she's proud of me, and she's proud that even if we are like broken family, she doesn't look that that aspect uh, incomplete at all. No, so for her, you know she's been telling to her friends that I am happy that we're even if we are not complete, we're very happy as a
Yeah.
family, because God is providing everything, not only money and education for us, but also quality time, and she's really a great mother and father, so to speak, to them. So I several times I would hear Anna's telling her friends about that, and I am just proud. On the other hand, Antonio is, well, Antonio's just here, as my driver sometimes, but I would tell you, I also experience a lot of challenges with Antonio, because he was diagnosed with ADHD before, and therefore
Yeah.
I was really having a hard time enrolling him in college, although he was able to finish high school from special education. But as a father and single dad, specifically, it, he has been, one of my greatest challenges.
Yeah.
But comparing him before and now, he's totally better. And I'd like to say I'm so thankful with the Lord that he is totally blessed, and we are totally blessed that he is, yeah, totally well now, and he can already assist me with some chores along the way in the house,
Yeah.
things like this. So I am just more than thankful, actually, with turn of events with our life, as far as my relationship with my children are concerned. And now that I'm already a grand parent, I I am so thankful that I actually don't consider, I am turning 53 this year already, Coach Sean, and I am just I'm just thankful with the Lord that I was able to experience becoming a granddad, and I was telling my daughter that I could consider my granddaughter as my other kid, other child as well, because why not? I could still maybe monitor her, like be with her when, monitor her growing up, like that. um, so this is an experience of a lifetime, really. and I
Yeah.
just hope and pray to the Lord that that it will give me longer life, and because I will always think that even if we are totally educated and we reach a lot of countries in the world, or like even if we have some this enough money in the banks or good business, um, I think uh, I think we need to be able to have a long life but
Yeah.
fulfilled life, that
Hmm.
along the way we are being given the chance to influence positively more lives. uh, I think that is for me the meaning of a real successful life. But who knows? We can never tell, like, as to what future brings us. Yeah, we can never tell as to what the universe, the Lord, our Creator is going to give us. But I'm just happy, and I'd like to say contented with the turn of events, and that's why I'm always praying so hard to the Lord to really guide me, guide all of us, because life is wonderful. We just need to explore more about it and be challenged about it, and accept it as it is, as life.
Yeah.
Coach.
Beautiful, Coach Romel. Thank you. And I wanna hold on to that thought that you shared a while ago, the challenge of being a parent, no, especially to your son. Na hindi siya kasi madali, no? For those parents out there who's listening that have a similar situation as Coach Romel, it's really a challenge to be able to make the adjustment. Kasi minsan you can never be prepared for that kind of situation, Coach Romel, di ba? You need to take a look at things in a different perspective, and that is where the challenge comes in. And you coming in as a grandfather na, and having this child in there, Coach Romel, we're gonna go in a break in a few seconds, but I want for you to reflect on what is it that you have a grandchild right now. She's gonna grow up eventually, and you've had the experiences with your daughter and your son as well. Like, if there's one thing that you want to instill to your grandchild, what would be that one thing that you've learned and also instill to your daughter as well, being she's a mom already? What is that one thing that you have learned along the way that would allow the next generations to experience something different? When I say something different, something good, and to at least skip the process and the pain, but to know that this is the kind of experience that you will get if you would do this. What would be that one thing that you would want to instill to your granddaughter in the future? But we will have a little break. We will have a little break before Coach Romel have that, and we'll have a commercial, and we'll talk to Coach Romel more as we return. We'll see you again in a few minutes.
As a business owner, are you overwhelmed by the need to post beautiful, engaging content every single day? Are you left wondering what to write? Tired of scrolling through stock photos that all start to look the same? Confused by complicated graphic design programs? Rise Up Creatives is here to help. Each month, we give you everything you need to create 31 days of social media content in just 5 minutes a day. Customizable captions, curated lifestyle photos, a drag-and-drop graphic design tool, and the ability to post directly to your social media accounts. No one else empowers you with these 4 resources all in one place. Each Each month, we help you plan your social media calendar by providing you with 31 image themes and customizable captions so you can quickly and easily create engaging content and grow your following. Simply select the image that works best for your feed or story. Then, copy the caption and customize it to fit your audience. 5 minutes a day. It's that quick. Plus, you'll absolutely love our drag and drop graphic design tool. Start from scratch or choose one of our beautiful templates to fit your unique brand. When you're ready to export your design, you can download, email, or post directly to your social media accounts. Here's the truth. Our world needs what you have to offer. Don't let technology or procrastination hold you back. Rise Up Creatives is more than an online resource. We're a community helping you overcome your biggest barriers to reach your greatest goals. We're here to help you rise up and be creative.
We are back for our second part of our 10th episode here at Integrate, brought to you by Decap Copy Republic, the coaching hub of Life Coach Philippines, and our home of professional certified CACC life coaches. Meet our coaching tribe at Decap Copy Republic. I'm here right now. I'm coming in live here at Decap Copy Republic, located here at Pioneer Center Compound along Pioneer Road, corner Brixton and United Streets, Capitolio, Pasig City. And we're open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily on a Saturday, on Thursday. We're closed on a Friday. We're gonna allow the people here to have some rest. But our coaching hub is also an events place and a venue of choice for an intimate gathering. Just connect with Coach Rosel at 0917-586-1661 for inquiry and reservation. And starting this month, we have reinstated the face-to-face daily here at Decap Copy Republic. I invite you to join us every single day. Tomorrow, it's going to be me of Comfy Sundays with Life with Coach Shaun. And I'm teaching you creativity. I'm teaching you, and if you have your kids tomorrow, I know tomorrow is Father's Day, but if you're looking for a space for you to have just some chill time while also having a conversation and teaching your children how to be creative, have a conversation with me tomorrow. That's at 7:30 p.m. Today, we've recently just concluded our open mic, and next Saturday, if you want to experience some singing, if you want to have your kids come in here and just, appreciate them and have them sing, or maybe do some, spoken word in there, have a conversation with us on Monday. If you're going to want to have, strengthening your relationship, that's going to be Nurturing Monday. Walk along with Coach Tin. Group Wednesday, it's all about our habits with Master Coach Asmin, if that's something that you want to work on. On Tuesday, that's the way of the day with Coach Rosel. If you are looking for some purpose in there, then strengthening Thursday with Master Coach A. We're there every Thursday. Then, as I've said, Sunday, come and join us tomorrow for another experiences. This is one of the things that we would want for you, especially tomorrow. And tomorrow, I'm going to teach you how to generate creative ideas, because one of the key in creativity is to have a great deal of knowledge and ideas to start with, which you have. What I will help you tomorrow is all of this great deal of knowledge that you already have in your life, and I'm going to teach you to integrate that so you can utilize these raw materials so that you can learn how to be creative. So have a conversation with me at 7:30 p.m. and let's help each other, help our children be creative. I also invite you to become a holder of the Be Learning e-card, and Be Learning e-card is a passion project of Master Coach A, and this is a facility that we're wanting to build for those people who are looking for healing, looking for a space of solace. Maybe you're someone who's currently struggling with your children right now, and you're trying to figure out how you're going to navigate through it and empower them so that they can be equipped to, live on their own. Yeah, we are not going to be here for the longest time. Eventually, God will call us and we will be gone in this world. But having that, courage, having that feeling that your children will be okay. This is what the Be Learning Society will help you as you continue to invest in this. Of course, what you will get in return is you get a 5% food and beverage discount from Decaf Coffee Republic, and you also will learn mental models. And mental models are, think of this as the way as we think about the world, how we process things. So imagine that you're able to learn that and you're able to pass down to your children and learn from that so that they can start processing and they can be, they can thrive on their own. If this is something that you want to take advantage with, just have a conversation with us. Save the date on June 26th. That's going to be at 7:30 p.m. for the Knowledge Mining Mental Model Masterclass, and learn how to navigate through the platinum age of knowledge for growth and profit. You will also discover how to productively mine for knowledge by mastering two powerful skills. So that is something that you can teach your children as you grow along so that they can be, independent. Join us in the masterclass. Master Coach A will feature a research hack that will truly benefit both the lifelong learners and students of today. All right? Think Talk Broadcast is powered by Rise Up Creatives Worldwide, your social media commerce turnkey solution provider in the new digital space. Visit us at www.riseupcreated.com to learn about the benefits of a lifetime membership. I am a lifetime member. It's just helping me as I continue to strengthen, of course, my brand and also the message that I wanted to share with that. It also includes you the ability to create valuable, engaging social media content with original lifestyle photos in just 5 minutes. That is something that you can do. I've proven that 5 minutes. You can rise up and be creative now. All right. Let's welcome back Coach Rommel. Ayan. Thank you very much, Coach Rommel. And for those of you who's watching, maraming salamat. Of course, my better half is supporting us in there. Sabi ni Coach Tin, galing, despite the failures, life can change if you decide to change it. Ayan. Ayan yung true depiction ni Coach Rommel. Ayan. Coach Rommel, we're gonna do some, laro muna tayo just to excite the space a little bit. I'm gonna ask you 7 rapid-fire questions. Answer it the best that you can. Walang tama at mali dito. We're just gonna enjoy the conversation. And if you're ready, let me know. You're ready?
Sure, I'm ready, Coach.
Okay. So thank you, Coach Rommel. Question number 1. On top of your business and ventures, what have you done that you are most proud of?
My book. Okay, my writing, because I know this is going to be a legacy as well, until I die. That this is going to remain and be read by the generations to come.
Awesome. What is the greatest sacrifice you have ever made?
Oh, okay. I think the family the family that I have right now, that I didn't like it to be a broken family. So, but it happened. And I am trying my very best to pick up the pieces and make sure that things are okay with my two kids. And I didn't like it because I grew up in a very poor surrounding, as I mentioned to you. But we're complete, totally complete. That up to the last breath of my father and my mother, I felt their love with each other and the complete family that they established for us. And I didn't like it to happen. I wanted to copy the same life with my family, but things happened, and there's nothing we can do about it but to accept everything as they are, and go on and proceed with life.
Yeah, and do better now, Coach Rommel. Thank you, Coach
Do
Rommel.
better.
Question number 3. What makes you feel sad, Coach Rommel?
When any member of the family is sick and not in good health, um, I am sad with that, because for me health is really wealth, and money is totally nothing sometimes when you are unhealthy. So I just hope I just hope and pray to God that with my family, you know health is good health is being provided, but because it makes me sad that
Yeah,
someone from the family is unhealthy.
it's unhealthy and sick. Thank you, Coach Rommel. Coach Rommel, question number 4. If you are given a chance to relive your life today, how would you want to live it?
The same thing. The same thing.
Same.
I would choose the same life journey that I am having. Coach.
Thank you, Coach Romel. Question number 5. What's the greatest wisdom that you have learned from your parents?
To love family. To love family in the best way possible. To love your family and consider them your inspiration to proceed and achieve all your aspirations because the success is sweeter when you offer this success to your loved ones, and most of the time, of course, these are family and loved ones who are supporting you and praying for your success and safety.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Thank you, Coach Romel. Question number 6. What is that one thing that you have yet to give to your children?
I think I'd like to say that my my PhD degree. I think my PhD degree. So I'm just hoping and praying that I could be able to make it. I still have 3 years, of course, but 2.5 years, 2.5 years. But it's time is fast. We know that, and I am just happy that I was able to be accepted in New York College in Athens, Greece. So this is something that I am really proud of. That I also was accepted in Ateneo, but of course I chose Europe because because when I grew older, maybe I will just of course put up my school, or if ever I will just teach in one of the universities,
Yeah.
and I'm just happy that my daughter mentioned to me that she's going to do the same thing as well. She's going to enroll in the same school with the same research about logistics doctorate that I have. She's going to do the same thing. So I just hope that these are going to happen, and of course, with the guidance of our Lord, I think everything is possible.
Thank you, Coach Romel. And last question, if it's what up to you, if you alone, what is your personal goal? Kung ikaw lang naman, ano yung personal goal mo pa, Coach Romel?
Just to be happy and do what I want to do in life, which is just to travel and see the world because the world is so beautiful, really.
Yeah.
I was telling myself over and over again that I really would like to explore the entire Europe. I only reached, I think, 12 or 13 of these cities. So these are 51, I guess, something like that. So countries in Europe, but not only Europe, of course. But I was just given the chance to have like brothers in Czech Republic, so they started everything for me, and I didn't know. This is just because of great friendship that I established as well. So I still need to visit. Like this coming October, I am going back again, God's will, um, to visit some more countries while monitoring the business online, while studying online. My goodness, I just hope that I can be able to do this. But I'm sure, I'm
Ang,
sure because
ang dami pa,
I've been
Coach
mentioning
Romel.
about it. I believe in the. Ang dami pa. Yeah, okay. Yes, coach.
Thank you, Coach Romel, for
Ang dami pa.
going through that. Maraming salamat for the vulnerability. Coach Romel, before we go on to a break, I ask you a question. Na, if you want to instill something to your children and your grandchildren right now, or maybe in the future naman, you have more grandchildren, ano yung isang bagay na yon that you would say na naibigay ko na ituro ko yung gusto kong ituro sa kanila so that they can be equipped and they can thrive in the life that they have?
To follow the beat of their hearts. You see, whatever their desires are, like profession that they would like to choose, or career that they would like to choose, or passion that they would like to choose, it's supposed to be their choice, and not the society's choice, or their
Yeah.
parents' choice for them, or my choice for them. It's supposed to be them because they are the master of themselves, and therefore they are going to be happier, and could appreciate life more if they're the ones to be followed. I mean, themselves. So just um, live with freedom, and follow the beat of their heart. I think what uh, life is going to be happier uh, with someone. Really.
Yeah. Thank you, Coach Romel. And that is something that, in this world right now, usually, kasi yung parents yung nagsasabing, ito, gawin mo to, A, B, C, D, E, F, D. And then they need to be able to achieve that, which puts so much pressure and stresses with their children. But you, on the other hand, you're changing that. You want them to just follow their heart so that, you can give them the support that they need for them to grow. And for those parents out there, it's really a challenge for the children these days to be able to, syempre gusto din naman ng mga anak natin, Coach Romel, na i-please tayo, di ba? That's something that they want. And of course, as we continue along, pero yun nga, pag nagbumabangga kasi na hindi ginagawa ng mga bata yung mga gusto nila, because we are all born to do something in this world. We have our purpose in this
Right.
world. And that's something
Right.
that we need to start exploring, di ba, Coach Romel, and start,
Right. Like,
allowing them to do that. Go ahead, Coach Romel.
we will just live once, okay, and life is short, so
Yeah,
give them that kind of freedom, because they deserve that. That is their life, not ours. So because
yeah,
along the way, we as parents we could be stricter, but it there's a tendency that it's really making our kids not happy at all. They just they are not just they're just trying to please us. They're just following us, but they're not happy about it. So that's
yeah.
the reality. We have to put our shoes into their shoes, and therefore, I believe that is how we can be able to make uh, the world peacefully, so to speak.
Beautiful. Yes. Change yan. Change the generation trends. Yan pinaglalaban ko talaga. We need to be able to change that. Thank you for emphasizing that, Coach Romel. I want to emphasize that to the parents out there, that if you want to change the future generations for your children, it needs to stop with you. Ayan. It needs to stop with you kung gusto mo maging mentally fit yung anak mo. Coach Romel, I wanted to ask you, if there's one, I want to focus on the men, no? Kasi yung show ko naman is really for the men out there. If there's one legacy that you want to leave behind to your son right now, who's you're currently supporting, what would be that one legacy that you would say na you've done your part as a father, as a loving father, and as a human being, nagawa mo na siya. Ano yung isang legacy na gusto mong iiwan sa sa anak mo, sa son mo?
I taught him to be responsible. I taught him to be. I'm still trying my very best to teach him on how to live with these principles in life. Uh, Going back to what I have reiterated earlier, I think just to give him freedom uh, is more than enough to uh, to make sure that I have shared something to him that could assist him to proceed with his journey in this life. Uh, we can always say, we provide good education. We can
Yeah.
always say we provide this kind of investments for them. But this is not just material things. This is not just about that. It's deeper.
Yeah.
It's all about creating something for him and letting him realize about the deeper meaning of life in
Yeah.
general. That's basically what I believe that I have shared with him and continuously trying my very best to share with him, Coach.
Yeah. It's really equipping the men, no? Kasi syempre lalaki yan, di ba? Eventually, in the future, we'll never know if our sons would have their own family, and it's our as good stewards, we need to educate our sons as well, so that they would be equipped, so that they can, raise their family well, and they would thrive rather than just surviving, di ba, Coach Romel? I think yun naman yung heart natin as tatay. I have a son too,
Of course.
and I want to be able to
Right.
instill that to him, so that they can be good stewards as well of the life that they have, even though they have some mental challenges in there. Coach Romel, thank you very much. It's been a wonderful time. Maybe we could stay here 2 hours, 3 hours. We could have talked about a lot of different things. And I'm super grateful for the time that you've given. Coach Romel,
You're welcome.
my show is entitled Integrate. If I'm going to ask you what integrate to you is, what would that be?
integrating for me is all about sharing your heart to other people because no man is an island. To be able to make this world a better place to live, we have to be with you're sharing humility and kindness and love to other people. That is the real meaning of a good life. So yes, that for me is the best thing to make this world a better place to live. Yes.
That is awesome. Thank you, Coach Romel. Coach Romel, final words of to the people who's joining us, and people are gonna watch this on a replay. Your son, your granddaughter, and the future generation of of you sa ano mo sa mga family mo would be able to watch this. Coach Romel, if you're gonna give them 3 tips to live a meaningful and fulfilled life, and we went through challenges, tribulation, and struggles, and still they're winning in life, what would be the 3 tips that you would leave to the people that allows you to live a meaningful and fulfilled life?
Three things, and I'd like to say 3 tips for everyone out there who are listening and who are watching. Number one is, to be able to make our life fulfilled, we just need to be happy. Along the way, there are a lot of factors to be able to make us happy, but we need to cultivate it. We need to explore about it. Just be happy. Number two is that we have to have freedom. Freedom, I believe, is a great opportunity that a man could ever have. So we have to have that kind of freedom. And let's not waste time. Time is gold. We will only live once in this world. There's no turning back. And whatever we desire right now, um, for the future, we have to do it now or never.
Now is the time, not tomorrow, ha.
Not
Keep on
tomorrow.
doing now,
Not
enjoying the
tomorrow.
time now. Happy, freedom, and please don't waste your time. I tell you, work will not stop, your business will not stop, but when your children, eventually our time here will pass. No, make sure that we're able to invest in that. The one coaching thought that I've shared today, Coach Romel, and for those of you who's watching, is from John Wooden, and he said that the most important thing in the world is family and love. And as you continue on working for that, that dream that you have, and di ba, Coach Romel, tayo naman you as a man, really our heart when we put all of our time in the work and our business is because to create a better life for our family. But also take a look and stop. So when you take a moment and stop and reflect on if those things that you're providing, the material things, is also yielding the love and connection to your family. Because if that is no longer yielding you, and it's a good opportunity for you to recalibrate and focus on what can you do moving forward. I think Coach Romel has done a great job on balancing, hindi nga balancing, integrating all of these things, the business that he has, the studies that he have, and the future that the school that he will be creating, to make sure that the family is being prioritized on top of what we're doing. Because all that we do is for the family, in the betterment of our family. And I believe that whatever we're doing right now, whatever we're changing right now with our life, will also affect the future generation. So please be intentional of what you're doing, what conversations that you're having, and where you're investing your time and resources. Maraming salamat, Coach Romel, for the time. We can. Has been a wonderful evening. Thank you very much for blessing the space, and it's truly appreciated. Thank you everyone for joining. I'll see you later, Coach Romel. No, picture pa tayo. But thank you for all of you who's watching and supporting Integrate. And whether you are joining us live or watching this on a replay, maraming salamat for tuning in. Please do leave a comment in there. Share your insights as well. Circulate this video. Let's bless more people in the digital space. I believe that, changing the world is not keeping this kind of conversation a secret, because this conversation will really change the future generations. And if you are someone who's interested to embark on the journey of becoming a professional certified life coach like me, and Coach Romel is also a certified life coach, Master Coach A is offering the Co-Actively Co-Create Life Coach Certification Program. This is a CPD accredited course with 40 CPD units. Currently, we're in the class currently. And life coaching is a 21st century learning experience that is empowering professionals to enhance their skills, skills and multiple domains, thereby increasing their relevance in their increasingly complex workplace and dynamic business environment. What you will get if you invest on this, you get a 21-day web-based learning with a lifetime access, plus you get a 2-day face-to-face certification program. Yan, kanina, we just concluded that. And a 3-day live coaching bootcamp with senior coaching team. The program also comes with a done-for-you coaching program that you can help, and you can utilize that with your children as well, or with your family member. Just connect with Coach Rosel at 0917-586-1661 to discover the opportunities waiting for you in the second fastest growing industry in the world. Mark your calendar. In the next class, tune in here at our page, and you can follow Life Coach Philippines as well for the next certification class that's going to be face-to-face here at DCAP Copy Republic. I would also like to invite you to join us, watch with us for the other shows that you see in the screen in there here at Think Talk Broadcast. Please follow, subscribe, and engage, and share this video as well. And follow us in our social media account at ThinkTalk_TV on Twitter and Instagram, and ThinkTalk Broadcast on YouTube. And give us a review of your experience. And for partnership and collaboration, please connect with Coach Rosel at 0917-586-1661. Maraming salamat for joining me. I will see you again in the next episode of Integrate. That's going to be on June 25th. Maraming salamat for joining me. Happy Father's Day. In just a few minutes, it's going to be Father's Day. Maraming po salamat. Join me every Saturday night live here at Think Talk Broadcast. This is us in the Philippines, broadcasting beyond border and advancing life coaching worldwide. If you want to change the future, change yourself. That is how you can generate and change the generation trends. Maraming salamat. Labang boom, labang boom, labang boom. Coaches like us think and talk like this. We'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.